Hey, what up, guys? As I said in the last video, the next video would be a reaction to The Parallel, which is the analog horror series that The Stalker is from. I don't know why this is red. I've never watched this. Actually, I think I have. Yeah, I think I have at some point. So, it's a pretty short, 7-episode long analog horror series. And also, all these videos, except for 2 of them, are under a minute. 3 of them are under a minute long. So this shouldn't be a long video. This should be a fairly short one. So let's just dive right in. Okay. Alright, so staring at a room. Okay. Nothing's really going on. Oh, there's the stalker. Bye, buddy. How you doing? Oh, okay, that's it. It's the end of episode 1. So it's just like a room, and then the stalker shows up. I mean, kind of cool. Nice monster design, of course. I don't have anything else to say about it because he just kind of appears. Um, so I'm gonna assume whoever's house he appeared in is just kind of dead now. Well, let's just continue going. Oh, okay, this one started really soon. It's 10 seconds long. Okay. What is that? What am I looking at? I can see you. Nuh-uh. You can't see me. I'm like John Cena. You can't see me. Okay, that episode's already done. Wow, these are really short. Um, Maybe this is a bad idea for a video. This video is gonna be like 10 minutes long. Uh, so that thing was really. It had like a similar kind of body to the stalker, but had a white head, and it said, "I can see you." So I don't have anything to say. It was 10 seconds long. Next episode. Oh, okay. So we're looking at a windowsill. Oh, hi there. Endless suffering for you, limitless fun for us. So I'm just gonna assume these entities randomly started appearing, and they are just trying to make people suffer, I guess. Because this guy says endless suffering for you, limitless fun for us. So they get enjoyment and make people suffer. This one looks kind of like if the one in the last video had a white body instead of a black one. Looks kind of like SCP-09. So looks actually kind of like the boy in the bath, like the Dr. Nora monster. 13 seconds long. I don't have anything to say. So next video. Okay, this one's longer. Warning, the following recovered video has been tampered with by an unknown third-party source. Viewer discretion is advised. By Cythera Psychological Research Foundation, okay? Hello, viewer. Do you often feel sad or depressed? Feel constantly anxious? Feel miserably hopeless? Feeling... What? Is that the same thing? Overwhelming sense of fear and dread? Okay, yeah. Feel trapped in your own mind? Well, worry not. In this short video, we will run through 4 simple tips to help you enjoy life. Tip 1. Stress less, breathe best. When stressed, always gotta take a nice deep breath. A calmer mind makes it easier to handle what's in front of you, okay? Step 2. Move to improve. Take a short walk, stretch, or do any activity you enjoy. Even a little movement can help lift your mood. Oh, well, thank you. Tip 3. Connect. Don't isolate. Send a message, make a call, or spend time with someone you trust. Positive connection takes weight off your issues. Oh? Step forward. Don't. Just give up. Okay? Okay, I gotta go frame by frame through that. As already you know, our planet is filled with these entities, and people have theorized that their only purpose on Earth is to torment the human race in numerous ways. Okay, yeah? Photo of a bipedal stalker taken from a home webcam. Okay, that's a stalker. Photo of quadrupedal stalker taken from a native camera. Oh, so like he walks on 4 legs. Ah, you can't really tell from the Minecraft mod. Threat stalkers, as the name implies, will find a victim and watch them for a few days before finding the perfect time to strike. When possible, the stalker will emerge and lunge at his victim, swiftly attack and kill them, and then eat them. Stalkers mainly go after children and infants, they are the easier targets, but if necessary, stalkers will also go after adults. If spotted and pursued by a stalker, do not try to outrun it. Stalkers, especially quadrupedal variants, can run up to 80 miles an hour, and instead try to find a place to hide. If found, use weapons such as a firearm and aim for the face. It will not kill it, but it will stun it, giving time to escape. Okay. International police tape. Ever since the formation of the United States, as well as many other countries, there have been an increasing number of missing persons cases, typically revolving around children. With the dawn of 2000 on the horizon, the case seemed to have skyrocketed. Information police tape. Since then, no one has been found. Since then, no one has found any. I can't read. Since then, no one has been found and no bodies were discovered. Only a stark amount of mangled remains rarely left behind. Due to the massive amount of disappearances, authorities and government officials are starting to wonder what or who is causing this. Parents and loved ones are not only depressed and worried sick, but now they fear for their overall safety. Photo taken of a virus infected someone's TV. Oh, okay. He was a TV virus. The virus is an entity that has a tall, slender body and a long neck and with a long neck and a skinny, tall head. Its true size remains unknown and has never been physically seen. Threat: a virus, as the name implies, randomly infects any or all electronic devices in a home. The virus leaks the victim's personal information and negatively alters the content of the device, all while scaring and taunting the victim watching. How to stop it? The attack cannot be prevented, and anyone is vulnerable to it. If devices get infected, the best thing to do will be to wipe all data off the device and then destroy it. Okay, so we're looking at a guy in a room. I'm gonna assume a stalker is gonna show up. Oh. Oh, what are you? What is that? Okay. That guy's dead. Why so upset? Life is precious. Every new day you live through is a gift from God. Cherish it. Because one day, your life may end. Yeah, you killed that guy. Like this poor fella. Poor fella. You just killed him. You understand? Beautiful. Oh, yes. Title of the video. End information guide. 4 minutes 26. Okay. Really long video. First guide, 4 minutes of the entities discovered and documented thus far. Already know our plans will. Wait, didn't we already see this? Yeah, we already read some of this. So our planet filled with these entities, and many theorize the only purpose on Earth is to torment the human race in numerous ways. So far, we have general knowledge 4 to 5 main entities, but information varies with each one. We are not entirely certain if our information is true, and there are still a lot of unanswered questions. Entity 1, Stalkers. Stalkers, name implies, will find a victim and watch them for some time, usually ranging from just a few hours to a few days before finding the perfect time to strike, which is preferably any time the victim is alone. When possible, the stalker will lunge at its victim, swiftly attack and kill them, and then eat them. There's a problem. With their meal choice, stalkers will strictly go after children and infants as they're easier targets, but if desperate for food, stalkers will also target adults. Another problem lies in how they consume their meal. Stalkers will only kill their victims beforehand if they put up an inconveniencing fight. This means that if the victim is already weak and hopeless, the stalker will waste no time with incapacitation and will eat its victim alive. observation is unfortunately evident that stalkers essentially eat human children alive. This is further proven by the information provided from numerous incidents and cases that describe parents being startled awake to sounds of broken glass doors and their child screams before hurrying into an empty, blood-stained room where their child used to be. That's disturbing. Of all the entities in this guide, stalkers are by far the biggest current threat responsible for an exponential increase in missing persons cases in the United States and the rest of the world over the years. There are two known variants of stalkers, that being bipedal stalkers and quadrupedal stalkers. Photo of bipedal stalker taking him home webcam. Yep, we saw this guy. Yep, our favorite guy that nobody invited. Photo of bipedal stalker entering a victim's home taken by a fixed camera. Oh. Recording screen captured a bipedal stalker taken from a victim's camera. Okay, that guy's definitely dead. If spotted and pursued by a stalker, do not try to outrun it. Bipedal stalkers can run 60-70 miles per hour, and quadrupedal variants can run up to 80 miles per hour. Instead, try to find a place to hide. If found, use weapons such as firearm and aim for the face. Will stun it, giving you time to escape. This is kind of like altered text what we read in the last video. During a weird frame-by-frame part. Keep in mind, a stalker will die if shot enough amount of times. So if you possess a firearm with more power, do not hesitate to use it. Okay. So they cheat when they're in Minecraft. They're like invincible. Do not have a natural life cycle. Their lifespans are entirely unknown. It is implied that they can live forever, as implied with every other entity in this guide. Entity 2, virus. Oh, it's the, yeah. A virus, as the name implies, randomly infects any electronic devices in a household at any given time. This virus leaks victims' personal information and negatively alters the contents of the device, all while scaring and taunting the victim watching. True size and proportions of the virus remains unknown. It has never been physically seen in person. So like, is the virus a physical entity that can manifest itself on your screen, kind of like the boiled one, or does it only exist on like electronic screens? Because if it only exists on like electronic screens, does that mean it just like can't die, or like how many are there? Because if it just lives on electronic screens, couldn't it technically be like almost everywhere at once? Meaning there'd only need to be one virus? Or maybe it is a physical entity and they just know how to broadcast themselves. Photo taken of a virus infecting someone's TV. This attack cannot be prevented and anyone is vulnerable to it at any time, anywhere. Only the most advanced protective software can fend off against these entities. If your devices get infected, the best course of action would be to wipe all data off the device and then destroy it completely. So they can't get past some firewalls. Entity 3, Tormentors, okay. Despite having similar experience to stalkers, tormentors are an entirely different entity that possess entirely different motives. It says either me the horn guy in the last video or like the weird white figure. Yep. Oh, hey, it's this guy. Photo of tormentor taken by a fixed home camera. Photo of tormentor taken by a victim. Okay, that's kind of scary. Photo of tormentor taken by a neighborhood camera. Photo of tormentor taken by a victim. Why do these guys kind of have aura? Unlike stalkers, whose only target the victims are food source, tormentors will capture a victim usually via home invasion or whenever the victim is alone, and will relentlessly torture and mutilate them, intentionally keeping them alive for as long as possible to maximize their suffering. When the victim finally passes, the tormentors will eat their remains. Ugh. I I don't think I'd want to encounter a tormentor. Give me a stalker. Give me a stalker. I don't want to encounter the tormentor. Wait, he got done dirty in the Minecraft mod. In the Minecraft mod, he kind of shows up and be like, "Boo." He doesn't even attack you. These these entities can run 100 plus miles per hour and move in a very erratic and unpredictable manner. They will target anyone from young to elderly and everyone in between. These are seemingly impervious to gunfire, explosives, and heat. If one is in your area and locks eyes with you, there's nothing you can do to stop what's about to happen. Pray you die quickly. Yep, so like, it's GG's. Additional facts: tormentors typically 10 to 15 feet tall. They are far more rare than stalkers and do not pose as big of a threat as on an international scale. Based on distant eyewitness accounts, one of the extremely rare occurrences, these entities will kill each other or seemingly anything that moves. Yeah, so even the stalkers gotta be scared of these guys. And for entities of influence, this sounds like the host of influence from Vita Carnus. Entities of influence are extremely rare, parasitic entities that feed off the pain and suffering inflicted on humanity by others, and by other entities. They do not directly harm humans. It's that guy. Photo of an entity of influence taken by a fixed home camera. Photo of an entity of influence taken by a neighborhood camera. These guys are tall. But like, so like they're chill. It's like if you're suffering, it's gonna be like, yum yum yum. It's not gonna like hurt you. Okay, so yeah, this guy's chill. When one is in the area, it seems to influence the behavior of other entities within a 5 kilometer radius. Their influence seems to make any entity nearby even more active, hostile, and unpredictable. They're not chill. In return, resulting in more chaos, more suffering, and fatalities of human victims. Not much else known about this entity, and as it only been reportedly seen 4 times, usually documented twice as already seen. Additional facts: a tallest entity about 35 feet in height, but can vary. In one of the reported sightings, the eyewitness stated that he heard the entity talk to him in an unsettling, whispering voice, stating, "Endless suffering for you, limitless fun for us." Okay, yeah. So we saw that in Endless. What about that weird horn guy that I mean, I hope he's gonna appear. We only have like 30 seconds left. 55, unknown. So, we don't even know anything about this one. We discovered this entity more recently, and so far we have no reliable information regarding it. We recorded a video that shows tampered footage of this entity looming over a currently unidentified victim sleeping in a bedroom. Did the entity, like, release the footage himself? Because otherwise, like, how would they... Yeah, it's tampered footage. Meaning, he had to have tampered with himself, but who else would tamper with the footage? Maybe he got his boy Virus to do it, I don't know. The footage then cut the mangled remains of the victim, along with the entity giving a seemingly antidepressant/suicidal statement with threatening word choice. That's all we know so far. You have now been properly informed about these dangerous entities. Use the given information wisely and stay safe out there. Okay, wow, so that's a lot to unpack. Yeah, so, like, if you're living in this world, it's just GG's. Like, the stalker is, like the least of your worries. You have multiple other worse entities. So, really good episode. Like to know more about them. Entity of influence does seem a lot like the host influence, though. I guess not particularly in like way they act, because host of influence releases like air particles that will influence you to go to him, and then you die. Pretty sure. I don't know. It's been a bit since I watched Vita Carnus. Uh, so I guess move on to the next episode. Okay. Victim. That looks like an 8-year-old boy. Why is the quality? Okay, I guess what the quality is higher in the other videos. Victim's house. That looks like a stock image. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I'm gonna assume this is Tormentor because he was really fast. Like they're all really fast. I was right though. It is Tormentor. Victim's head. Oh. Oh. I think that was the last episode. Oh no, there's one more. Oh. That's great. I have not. Let's just move on. Additional information. From where we left off, it's also important to know how these entities interact with each other. The broader answer is pretty clear. These entities are just as hostile to each other as they are to humanity, with every documented and implied interaction ending fatally for one or both entities every time. Okay, so like it's like the culling games. These entities, they're gonna fight each other. They're gonna fight anything. Despite stalkers being the largest current threat to humanity, they are overwhelmingly disadvantaged against other entities, particularly tormentors. Yeah, I can see why. They are bigger, faster, and stronger, too. On numerous occasions, stalkers have either been killed or tortured to death by tormentors. Okay. Tormentor holding the corpse of a stalker, presumably killed. That's Aura. That's actually Aura. It's no surprise knowing that tormentors actively kill and torture their own kind to death as well. Interestingly, some entities may be immune to the dangers other entities pose, specifically the entities of influence. Oh yeah, because they influence other entities. Like basically mind control. For reasons unknown, both stalkers and tormentors are extremely afraid of entities of influence and will deliberately stay far out of their sight when one is in the area. I mean, yeah, they basically mind control you to do what it wants you to do. Like, you enter that 5-kilometer radius, you're done. It's gonna control you. Doesn't matter if you can move 100 miles per hour, it is going to control you. As for the virus entity, there is no documented interaction between it and other entities, since viruses seemingly have no physical presence. I mean, yeah, they're just like, look, I'm gonna leak all your stuff, bro. It's all getting leaked. It's like a 2000s internet virus. I mean, oh yeah, it's called the virus. Virus infecting Chinese television. Oh? He was black that time. Now he's back being white. I can't read Chinese. We also have additional information on entities previously unknown, as well as newly discovered entities. It's so over. Entity 5, Despair Cullets. Information with entities still theorized and unofficial, gathered from very recent cases that share similar descriptions. These entities share a delusional belief that the natural world is a beautiful and perfect place than any. Why can't I read this? These entities share a delusional belief that the natural world is a beautiful and perfect place, and anyone who does not appreciate such things are ungrateful and unappreciative, no matter their personal issues. So love your life, otherwise he's gonna kill you. As a result, despair colors will strictly target, hunt down, and kill those who are depressed or mentally unwell, since they are commonly unhappy with the lives they live. To summarize the goal of these entities, it is to simply cull humanity of those unhappy and filled with despair. But like, what if a tormentor's unhappy? Are you gonna kill a tormentor? I doubt it. Despair color holding the corpse of victim with a history of depression. Oh god. And G6, anguish. Energies are fortunately very rare. Tormentors focus on maximum physical pain. These energies focus on maximum mental pain. Warning for sensitive topics ahead. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to do that. All a victim has to do is look at the entity in the eyes and their fate is sealed. Looking into their eyes triggers a sudden aggressive chain of events all within the victim's mind. Immediately after eye contact is made, the victim's mind and thoughts will be completely consumed with flashing lights, extremely loud and deafening noises, disgusting imagery, and above all, relentless and rampant self-deprecating and heavily persistent suicidal statements in which we absolutely cannot list. Oh. This relentless mental torture will persist in the victim's mind without ever stopping, every day, every night, every second, and the dilemma always ends the same way, with the victim ending the ordeal at their own hands. Almost no one has survived an encounter with anguish. Do we know what it looks like? Wait, if you look it in the eyes, you're gonna want to kill yourself. I don't want to know what it looks like. By humanity's standards, this is by far the most evil and most morally corrupt of all entities. Their cruel nature is not only reserved for humans, though. One anonymous eyewitness stated that in a report that they have seen a tormentor action with an anguish entity. They recalled seeing the tormentor shrieking and clawing at its own face for hours on end before dying, implying the tormentor made eye contact with anguish and suffered the same fate as any other victim would. More dangerous than tormentors. It's so raps. Like, it's raps. Interesting. These entities are not immune to death. Of all victims, only one person survived an encounter with entities in anguish. A police officer, whom will remain anonymous, he was on patrol duty alone sometime in the middle of the night. He stated that he saw and made eye contact with the entity and his gun already drawn. Wait, so if you kill it, does it like go away? He immediately experienced the crushing resistant side effects making eye contact. The distress made him involuntarily discharge his firearm, emptying the full magazine of the entity, killing it. When the entity died, all the side effects disappeared from his mind. He stated that when he regained stable senses, the entity's body was gone. Did it like evaporate? There is no visual documentation of this entity, as victims with a camera on hand went insane before they were able to take a good photo. What about, like, the officer's body cam? Or do they not have body cams here? That's all the information we have so far. Okay, well, that was the parallel. That was really cool. I'm interested in this world. Way better than what I had to watch yesterday. Basically, yesterday one of my friends told me, yo, watch Urban Spook. It's my favorite analog horror. It's one of the worst things I've ever watched. It sucked so badly. In which, it kind of makes sense. You look up Urban Spook on YouTube. Let's just go. Urban Spook. Let's see. Everyone hates Urban Spook. 281,000 views. That's like one of the first things you see. You don't even see one of the actual videos. You just see everyone hates Urban Spook. Let's scroll down a tiny bit. The worst analog horror ending I've ever watched. Why everyone hates Urban Spook. 1.6 million views. Yeah, this series sucked. Yep. Anyways, so that's gonna be all for today. We all cracking the stalker. Yes, that fits the abbreviation. That fits the abbreviation.